Okay, time to do something. Is that one that Jagger represent you? Okay. Yeah, then.
I'm joining.
That's a bit strange. I threw you into a different one.
Yeah, I went in hell and like there was nobody in there. I moved and it started attacking me and killed me.
The fuck? I guess there are some random bugs where it does that shit every so often, but it's a bit out the blue.
Are y'all? You did click on the hell one, right?
Yep.
Try again.
Oh, and just to be clear, you technically don't need to help out at all in the boss room.
I know, but I just feel bad just kind of standing there.
Yeah, but I also feel bad when I see people's characters dying when it's like, you don't need to be wasting that soul egg.
Yeah. That shit, this big AoE, I can't really avoid it very easy unless I'm running from the boss and go behind it.
It's in a margin you try. Yeah.
You gonna just finish that one and then need to join the next one, or are you going to try to come
Mm,
in?
I believe by this stage the dungeons already had the timer up.
Okay, I'll just wait till the next one.
So sadly you didn't miss this run, but it's not like I'm gonna be done running for a while. I already told my nephew here that I may just end up using 5 LDTs before it's all said and done and constantly run.
Just let me know when you're next to him so I
Yep, no problem. Sorry about basically the first run kind of going so crappy as it did. Cause I'm sitting there trying to message you, and it's like, damn it, yeah, can you stop killing me every 2 seconds? And he's probably got you a few times while I'm sitting there typing. It's like, I should have typed this before we all jumped in the boss. That plus one thing ain't helping as well. I don't know if it's a bug going on, but one of my skills is just playing me randomly not hitting half the time. And they just put it on YouTube going like, is this freaking skill bugged, or is it just basically being a pain in my ass? Ironically, it's basically working just fine right now. It's like, oh, you put me on YouTube? Okay, I'll hit every time. It's like, you stupid...
you
You.
You've seen the video, right?
Yep.
I don't know why I kept resetting.
Yeah, I don't know.
I did it twice, and it did the same thing, so I just quit.
I guess it must have been a bug. I'm pretty sure that's a bug or something. It shouldn't be resetting every time once you get the clear, it should be saying like, go talk to an NPC or something.
I was trying to do it for the energy restore thing. Like it was a full energy restore. It wouldn't finish.
Like I said, that's strange, but it's not unsurprising with the dumbass creators of this game. There's constantly something bugged somewheres, and it's constantly something that just don't want to work. Funny, now efforts, but now my freaking mount's doing it. Like, oh, I'm not gonna hit the target right in front of you, but I will hit the one behind it. It's like, what the hell, game? I'm the one that's supposed to have a random dodge chance, not my skills. And heck, like I said last night on the mic with you guys, I don't have as high as this scroll as Urza does, so sadly I need at least 2 charges to kill the boss fully. Because it's basically like, if I had the same number of scrolls and everything, then I could probably do it in one go, but like I said, I just don't have the scroll number to basically be able to just flat out kill it. Yep. Yep. You get your damage up from the Magatamas that say skill force on them. You get your damage up from the Magatamas that say skill force. Yep. And that's why they still go into the Magatama slot. Like the now, like for example, the knowledge that I was talking about that you should try to grab up, for example. Those will raise your skill force as long as it's a rank of 5 and above. So you just gotta make sure you got like a B or at least a 4 on your weapons, and it'll give a bonus damage to those. Yes. There's only one thing that a lot of people hate about those when they first grab them. You're going to break your weapons like 30 times faster than what you've been breaking them. It's like the drawback. It's a drawback that you kind of had to deal with at least those ones. Read the bottom part. Read the bottom part. You're only reading the top. You want to read the bottom as well. The nice part about that mag, yep, the nice part about that one is it basically, like, let's say you decided to start using like spear, or you wanted to use bow or something, it lets you use all weapon types. It's not weapon lock specific. There's mags in the game that will literally put you as weapon locked. Yep. Most people, at least when you get the chance, you want to try to run 3 of them, at least. Come on, guys, stop disappearing on me, you asshole. Yeah, you didn't have to remove the one that Urza told you to grab up. They'll mark it on 1,000 or whatever.
Well, I mean, he didn't tell me to get it. I actually seen it and bought it because of the defense I was trying to survive. Here, it didn't seem like it mattered.
Nope. Defense ain't.
If I remove this, do I lose it?
Yeah. Well, you don't lose it in the way of losing it permanently. You just don't have the bonuses on your character anymore once you removed it.
Well, yeah, but like, I'll be able to like read it later, right?
Yep.
Okay.
So once you get quote unquote 30 knowledge mags or something like that, you're not going to want to technically ever equip that thing again. And I'm not trying to say that like trying to be an asshole.
Oh, I can't equip it. Let's see what I can unlock. Oh, okay. Been level up too.
Yep.
Okay. Well, shit. Alright, let's just
Yeah, I kind of forgot that you're only 104. It's so busy fighting. Yeah, I got the timer to even look at your level. It's like, right. Yay, you pop it.
probably should go get there right now, honestly. I'm just gonna run the XP done.
Come on, I'll be sitting here. I don't mind sitting around waiting on your butt. I was gonna take my nephew to sitting and farm his in today cross with him anyways. Well, he's D3 anyways.
Alright. You said this thing is Elite's rank 5.
Yep.
How do
It's you can talk to Yoshitsune, and if you have like the same one weapon, you can choose to choose skill option, which will automatically raise one skill on your weapon by one weapon, which it'll take the lowest skill on that weapon and basically not doing it with the quote-unquote weapons that you're holding right now. You're basically holding complete. By this, technically by this stage for your weapons, you should be trying to get like you should be trying to get like your same weapon and shit like that and crap as well in the long run.
I have no clue about any of that. Like, I don't know what it is. I don't know where it is. I haven't really paid attention to much of this game, but I just know
Yeah, plus you're not technically you're not at Saint, unless I'm mistaken, you're not at Saint anyway, so it's not like you can really farm them just yet. But I'm saying you're basically like the weapons you're using right now are more or less good for what you're doing, where you are and shit.
I have the sunfire things that have also been there.
Yep.
There's weapons from this event, though, right?
Yeah, but you had to be 127 to equip them.
Man, that's not a big deal. Like, I can eventually get there and,
It
like, just do it on XP dungeons.
Just to be clear, that is a bit more of a big deal. Is you can only run the like you can run XP dungeon hard, for example, right now. That would get you to like 121. In order to get to 127, you'd have to be able to run Hell, which is only available on Friday and Saturday.
Well, I mean, I could run the hard. Like, I could run hard and level up past it that way, couldn't I?
No, it stops you from being able to use the ticket, using the hard tickets after you get to 121.
I mean, I guess. I mean, I could. It would take a lot longer, but I could do hard and just upgrade the ticket.
True. But even if you did that, but I can promise you, if you do that, it's gonna be like, let's say you get 100 hard tickets, it'll turn into a measly 20 Hell tickets. It ain't a very good exchange rate, basically.
Yeah. But I mean, if I have no other choice.
You have other choices. You just gotta wait until next Friday or next Saturday. Well, next Friday/Saturday when you get to 120.
That's also assuming I can even run the damn thing.
You can.
I mean, I tried
Yeah, that's why they have the quote-unquote levels set up the way they do, because like that sunrise should be able to do you normal, easy, hard. It's in a struggle with you didn't find it to be struggling with a little bit more. Hell, sunrise is not cutting it. You basically had to have like Gargs or Gargs, Satan's weapon, or Dragon Arcs or anything like that. You gotta at least have a 115 weapon basically to more or less have an easier chance with Hell in the long run. I guess you could technically try the Mad King weapons as I call them. That ain't the true name of them, but they're like golden weapons you can grab. Those maybe you can buy them from Moroku when you level his butt up a few times.
Is he here? Like,
Yeah.
where is he at? Here.
All the way to the right. Well, my bad, last more. But you can also find them on the right too, though. That's the way to get you to them faster.
I'm in the girl chat for Caravan, and they're just constantly fucking talking, and it's covering my
Not surprised.
Alright, so you said I could go right.
You can go right or left. It's just basically following the like circle. It's more or less just following the circle. Nope. You can't buy the items that way. You, Moroku. Moroku. Then you probably could already buy them. It's early items that you just need. It's like a real early level. I wish I could say exactly the level, but I don't. No, he's on the he's in the back of the area. Like you could go through the middle to get to him faster, though. If you go through the middle, you cross one of the bridges, you'll find Amaterasu, and then if you keep going forward, you'll eventually see Shizuku, Yoshitsune, and Moroku in the back. They're all like right by each other. See? He's right here. He should have some weapons called Mad King towards the bottom. Or Mirad or something weird like that. I think it's, I believe they're called Mirad, but I like Mad King better. Mm-hmm.
See some that are like Arika Tachi is a sword, Kukuto twin blades,
Nope.
Tetsu battle axe. It's not those ones.
Because they'll be all saying, they'll all be like MYRINAD, then King, and then like blade, sword, claw, blah blah. You could also just skip leveling them up with those, trying to get those though too. Because like I said, right now you have a good weapon that will pretty much carry you through story if you want them to. And plus Urza's helping you out, so all you got to do is just get further in the story and pretty much just focus on Yoshitsune, Shuzano, and Kaguya, and you basically are golden. Because the next partner you gotta level up for story is Shuzano, and you gotta get him to 15. Once you get Yoshi to 22, you can start making Gargs and Dragon Arcs and shit. And at level 115, if you got enough skill force behind it, it will quote unquote kind of like carry any dungeon. So,
Alright, so I got him 10.
mm-hmm. Yep. Oh, wrong menu. Let's check something.
What is his favorite?
I always forget. I believe they're. I was about to say, I believe they're in the model kits. Yeah, like I said, I won't even continue trying to allow them. Once it's all said and done, you didn't have a weapon that's way stronger than what he can give you, regardless later. Because heck, you need help with the story, I don't mind helping your butt out. Just don't chew off my head if I message your butt. Like if I randomly start whispering, you don't go and be like, why the fuck are you whispering me out the blue? So like I told my nephew, I'm basically getting to the point where I don't even want to help new people out no more. I got my head bit off way too many times by this stage. Whisper them, and then I just get told like, what the fuck, why are you whispering me and shit? Or just flat out like, why are you even trying to talk to me? Another person that I literally talked to a few days ago, I'm like, I seen them literally run into a player and they're like, oh, I like your outfit or whatever. I whisper them and I'm like, you can get that outfit for free in the event. They're like, no, so I can get the outfit you're wearing in the event. I'm like, no, you can get the person you were whispering, you were talking to, saying their outfit's cute. 2 seconds later, they're like, stop whispering me. It's like, okay. I thought they'd be happy to know that they could get the outfit that they thought was cute, that they seen had another female character, but I guess they didn't care. That's a problem. Like I said, that's the problem that I see with most that you start seeing with players when you try open them. The nice ones are basically either A, they're gone, or they just start becoming dicks. Then when you got one who is trying to help out people, they just be dicks, and it's like, now I'm starting to understand why a lot of high level players just say fuck low levels. The amount of times they're just complete assholes about when you're trying to help them out, it's like, really? Like if I ran into you before, if I ran into you in your first major character, I'd probably would have literally told you like, hey, you know, you can get these to basically make yourself stronger or whatever. I would have told you all about skill force mags and everything. Yeah, trust me, for first.
I understand the mags, like putting magnetometers in to like boost up your defense and stuff, but I didn't know about how to get like more damage. That's what I was kind of confused on.
Yeah, I'll be completely honest with you. Even if you tried to read through like every single story dialogue, the game doesn't. Yeah, it's a lot, but there's one thing that this game does not have. It's not friendly to new players. They don't tell, like that first dungeon you gotta run, they literally tell you to take the Magatama and equip it, but they don't tell you like that if you get like skill first mags, that Magatama will basically make you do more damage, or if you got like helmets, you can do more damage with like a fire skill or an ice skill if you got the helmet that goes with it. The game don't tell you shit in the long run. Like when this game comes down to it, you gotta learn everything from either trial and error, or you learn everything from testing it yourself. Take your pick. luckily by this stage you came into the game to where it's like, what, we're probably on the 9th generation of new players popping in now, so you're in a generation to where you got a lot of older players who's now been in before you where they didn't be assholes, and then you got some few random players like me and Urza that's still willing to help out people or try to.
Oh, I see him. Myriad King.
Yep. No, you mean Mad King.
It says Myriad.
Yeah, like I said, my brain can't rate it, so I'm just like, is it right Myriad or is it something else? Fuck it, I'll call him Mad King. And those weapons get stronger as your level, the more levels you get under you. So with you only being like 104, they're going to be at their weakest stage. At 110, they'll be stronger. 120, they'll get slightly stronger. Oh, so you're going bow.
Sword and bow. I have a one-handed sword and a bow.
How do you got your stats set up so far?
Everything. Power is maxed out, and then dexterity I'm maxing out now.
And wisdom?
I haven't put anything into this.
Once you get your dexterity maxed out. Ooh, I just.
I think wisdom would be next.
Ouch. Ouch, 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 ouch. What's your type? What did you choose at the type?
Power.
Ouch. You chose the wrong one. If you would have chose daring, your power would have had plus 25 in your deck. You can if you have a single stat reset item.
Okay. Yeah. Urza was saying something about we were gonna do that later. Cause this was a character that I had made like, fuck, I don't even know, like 2-3 years ago, and I literally started the game and then quit. I hadn't even played for an hour. So like, when I got on the other day, this character was already created and already level 8. So I hadn't did very much at all.
How many characters have you made so far? Yeah, so it wouldn't really. Well, let's see. You got a whole entire month for knowledge. Urza would probably be a little annoyed, but you could quote unquote just make it a second character and get free bonuses from that character once your second one gets to 100. They got bonuses for you to get two or more characters to level 100. So you could technically, and I'm not saying, and it's up to you in the long run to do it or not. I don't mind helping your butt through the story, but you could technically just make a new character later on and literally just try to get you like the knowledge and shit like that again on that character.
Is there like a shared storage anywhere?
Nope.
Like the storage is shared between characters?
Nope. Everything you farm on one character is on that character permanently, sadly. So, CS would literally make no money if they ever added shared storage. Because you know people in a heartbeat would be putting like vanguards and shit in there in a heartbeat. Like, damn it, I wrote a vanguard on my alt. Time to throw it to my main.
That is true. Because you can kind of make alts. Make it all deleting.
There'd be no reason to delete the alt. It's just you log into the alt every day and make sure it gets like the 10 free OC. After you log in enough times with that alternate character, that character would eventually get 200 OC, and then you just do a 5 roll. And if they pop whatever, they could even pop an Ougi, and you could be like, well, trying to get my main character to the Ougi. Like, in my opinion, I'd recommend you basically, in my opinion, I'd recommend you basically do the opposite, basically kind of like the opposite of not trying to get a stat reset on that character. Because that's going to cost you 600 freaking points through the shopping plaza, and that ain't worth it in the long run.
How did you say you get a free one for a character?
if they changed it, then that's neat that they still have a single free one, but by this stage they complete. It would be in your it'd be under achievements. That I cannot say. Because that I cannot sadly say. I almost never had mine on me. But I'm be really surprised if you got one for free, because my nephew don't even have one right now. Yeah, he's mostly talking about the one that you'd get from Kyoto. But the problem is they removed that one by this stage. You could technically get one if you basically save up enough. I believe you could get one if you save up enough free OC. But that's gonna be like 200 plus, and then you could also trade in via the shopping plaza for like 200 points. I mean, not 200, but you could trade in there for like a 600 one, but the amount of items you'd be wasting just trying to get that one stat reset would be wiser just quote unquote more or less just have a second character going. See what you. Like I said, just be clear. If you ever do want to make your start of a second character, just let me know. I don't care. Your butt through the story. I don't care. Hey, Aiden. Aiden.
Yeah.
Going in the dungeon. Just to be clear, Mox, I'm inside the dungeon already, so the timer's will be gone. You like? There you are. Damn it, gargoyles. Stop that. Yeah, the starting mags that you can get, and plus that weapon, like I said, ain't like super OP. It's helpful basically pretty much for mainly story, not really event. Like in these dungeons, they basically more or less made it to where physical damage is complete trash. Do you need a res or do you got yourself? Okay. Yeah, but I recommend you not waste those because they don't give them to you for free later. Damn it! Come on, you stupid skill. You can also remember we're also in here on hell, which means your damage output doesn't look as big just because they got a lot more HP. And you're also fighting technically level 150 mobs.
Man, it's not terrible.
That plus you're able to, you should be able to, well, I'm not gonna say this 100% because it'd take all your durability party to do it, but you could technically kill any mob in here, it just would take you time. Well, besides for the boss.
I mean, I can kill the mob
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're trying to chase my nephew right now. I was about to say, you might want to back up a little bit just because the paper guys are trying to attack. When I don't mind literally wiping out all the birds so you can grab all the items, no problem. Okay, he got him. Didn't say, really, you stupid bird, you're ready to teleport at the last second. Sorry, I don't have a healing staff to whip. I literally, the sword that I tried to mainly use for the first floor, switch to them out and then turn around and have a weapon to basically use to kill when I swap, and then a bow to try charging back up. And the stat that I'm carrying right now does not have no healing skills. Just go ahead and stay down. Like I said, unless you really have to, there's no reason to waste Ougi in the long run. Yo, Stat had to get up. Yep. But when the boss is dead, if you click that, the game won't count it against you because technically the game counts it as a clear already. So once he's down, you can click one of the revive without items and you still get your assets. It just tries to make sure, like, did you literally revive yourself before the boss, or did the boss die first? I wish I could say otherwise, but you're basically just going to be hearing constant pings from my butt. If you have your sound effects turned on anyways. You're just going to hear like a constant ping because I'm basically just spamming Oogis on him. Just let you know that that's all you're going to be basically hearing when I'm in Vanguard stage. If I had one more scroll on her, I probably wouldn't need to go Ougi heavy, but with only a 2 scroll, I'm basically just trying to do as much damage as possible. Don't you dare summon the eyeballs, Yogg. And he summoned the eyeballs. Well, you butt. If you didn't go down already, you would have definitely died in this one. Those eyeballs are a pain in the ass. And now you can go ahead and stand up. Oh, two sleepy little lazy butts over here, just laying on the ground sleeping. Yeah, just to be clear, don't take what I just said there as like me literally being honest or anything. I just like fucking around every so often. More people like on time. When we spawn out and spawn in the dungeon, our characters like pop in. Those like people acorn. Going in. Just to be clear, so I don't have to keep repeating it. Unless I say I'm repairing, I'm basically just assuming that we're going back in. Yeah, I'm just letting you know that unless I say I'm repairing, I'm basically popping right back in. And watch your HP. I should bring me out here just to basically make the one room a little bit less pain in the ass. Did ours even have you get Pavis yet? Get Pavis. She's the assist. Ow. That hurt. Here's your part. You should purposely try to get her for you, or you should go out your way and try to get her eventually. Whenever you go to do your XP dungeon, go and talk to there's a dude that has like a red hat on in the first city. Go and talk to him. He'll be behind like where Suzuku's standing. Are you kidding me, Gargoyles? Come on. I'll get you in a sec. Yep. Yep. It doesn't know when you watch me walk into that same exact room. Hey, Eden, were you having fun trying to kill that mob solo? Eden! He is completely ignoring us. Though he might be getting lag. Thank you, Remy, for literally using ice right on me, you butt. Well, she's definitely not doing the job I wanted her to do. Stupid garg. Yep. Yeah, they try to make it a pain in the ass. Everyone has their own like unique way of fighting the mobs. I basically just like AoE attacks more. You know, with an AoE attack, they can't technically run away from it as often. So most of those come with Oogis, but I would definitely recommend you not try putting an Ougi onto like one of the weapons you have now. Yep. Because once you put an Ougi on it, unless you get like a special Ougi extraction ticket, you cannot remove it again. So it's stuck on that weapon for the time being. Certain weapons that you can literally make from certain bosses will literally give you free Ougi instantly. Yep. Heck, if I'm being honest, I give you props for actually trying. Those skills, unless I'm mistaken, they should be either 5 or 6. Yeah, then that's 6. Yay, now begins the slow part. I said now begins technically the slow part. Now I gotta wait for a charge. It ain't really worth my time of even trying to attack him, because he's basically getting like 50k HP per second. Well, I'm surprised he hasn't killed my nephew yet. Yeah, I told him basically pretty much stand at the start of the area. Like I said, I give some people props for actually trying to help, but I ain't to take away any props from my nephew because he's doing what I told him to do. Oh. Yep. Doesn't help him though. Good job, God. You just healed yourself, but you got a Vanguard up your ass right now, so GG. And done. Yep, that's only a pain in the ass part.
Can you buy the accessory?
Yeah. Well, you can buy one of them, you just can't buy the other one. There's 2 accessories that you can get. He said the worst item to drop is the freaking egg, so I've only got one so far today. And I'm already on technically my second restore.
It says, is the egg thing,
Ever spawn?
this one that you need 10 of.
Yep.
Does it drop from the, like, the loot on the ground, or that last, like, screen?
He has a
On the ground, isn't it?
he can drop them as loot's on the ground, but they're all